Hi, we're Mickfield Evangelical Church, and over the next 4 days we're going to be journeying with Jesus to the cross and beyond. On the run-up to Easter, we're going to be hearing some short Bible passages and then some reflections from the Bible. So our first passage is from the book of John, chapter 18, verses 1 to 14. When he had finished praying, Jesus left with his disciples and crossed the Kidron Valley. On the other side there was a garden, and he and his disciples went into it. Now Judas, who betrayed him, knew the place because Jesus had often met there with his disciples. So Judas came to the garden, guiding a detachment of soldiers and some officials from the chief priests and the Pharisees. They were carrying torches, lanterns, and weapons. Jesus, knowing all that was going to happen to him, went out and asked them, "Who is it you want?" "Jesus of Nazareth," they replied. "I am he," Jesus said. And Judas the traitor was standing there with them. When Jesus said, "I am he," they drew back and fell to the ground. Again he asked them, "Who is it you want?" "Jesus of Nazareth," they said. Jesus answered, "I told you that I am he. If you are looking for me, then let these men go." This happened so that the words he had spoken would be fulfilled. "I have not lost one of those you gave me." Then Simon Peter, who had a sword, drew it and struck the high priest's servant, cutting off his right ear. The servant's name was Malchus. Jesus commanded Peter, "Put your sword away. Shall I not drink the cup the Father has given me?" Then the detachment of soldiers with its commander and the Jewish officials arrested Jesus. They bound him and brought him first to Annas, who was the father-in-law of Caiaphas, the high priest that year. Caiaphas was the one who had advised the Jewish leaders that it would be good if one man died for the people.
I don't know about you, but during this whole season of COVID-19, it's done strange things with time, hasn't it? Sometimes it's felt like things have gone really quickly, and then at other times life has just felt really, really slow. Now, all of a sudden in John 18, things happen really, really fast. Just before this, Jesus has had a long evening meal with his friends. They've lingered, he's taught them at length. He's explained things to them, he's prayed for them, and now suddenly it's moving again. Betrayed, arrested, bound, led away in 14 verses. But Jesus isn't caught unawares, is he? He goes through all of this knowingly, willingly. Did you notice that? Verse 4, Jesus knowing all that was going to happen to him. And what is this stuff that's going to happen to him? Well, we see the answer to that in the next scene. Judas the betrayer has brought a whole bunch of people with him, including a significant detachment of Roman soldiers in case there's a riot. Now, there isn't a riot, but Jesus' friend Simon Peter kicks off. He draws a sword and he cuts off someone's ear. Now, how does Jesus respond to that? Well, he says, "Put it away, Peter." But also, verse 11, "Shall I not drink the cup the Father has given me?" What does Jesus mean? Well, the cup could refer to God's blessings or God's judgments, and here it refers to the latter. Jesus is about to drink the cup of God's wrath, the cup of God's judgment. He's going to drink it dry, every last drop. How? Well, we get a hint in verse 14. It's just a throwaway detail. Jesus is led away for trial. He's led to a man called Annas, a big patriarchal high priestly figure with great influence. But in passing, his son, who is the actual official Jewish high priest at the time, Caiaphas, is mentioned. Now, Caiaphas had said about Jesus, and you can read about it in John chapter 11, that it would be good if one man died for the people. Caiaphas is thinking here in terms of a scapegoat. He's thinking in terms of Jewish national preservation. It's better for one man to die than many. Under the Romans, it's better for one man instead of the people to die. And here in this throwaway detail is the key to how Jesus will drink the cup of God's wrath. He will drink it by dying. One man in the place of many people. So look out tomorrow for our next video as we journey with Jesus to the cross and beyond.